It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Tigers will kick it away to get this game going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. Picks up the first and is still going. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? You know, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Catch made on the right side, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Going for his running back. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
You know, I think this quarterback's realizing that, yeah, he's got some great receivers, but when in doubt, you get it to this back. He not only has great quickness, here he shows you what kind of hands he has as well.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
14, Clemson, 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Will take over. First and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
A gain makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Boy, timing, timing, timing. That's all this is about. Fourth down, you go to old reliable. The quick slant here, a tough matchup for the defense. Nice, easy throw for the quarterback in rhythm, and they move the sticks and pick up that valuable first down.
The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the receiver made a heck of an effort. He broke that 1 tackle, but there's just too many defenders flying to the football. Great stop by this defense to make sure he did not reach the 1st down marker.
So here we go. Big play. The offense has moved the ball to the 10-yard line, and now it's 4th down and inches. QB keeps it himself. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Crosses the 45. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now trying to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
And that run produces a decent gain. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Fourth down. The offense will go for it. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Willingham. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. They'll run it here. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Lining up to try the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score Ohio State 21, Clemson 0.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Offense operating from the pistol. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The back's got it. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And he's able to send the punt away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the return will be brought down.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Willihan. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackling at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Clemson Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
He breaks free. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Clemson, 0.
Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Clemson Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and run.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Clemson, 0.
He's going to return it from deep. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made on the out route.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Okay, ready?
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. And that will pick up a first down. A spot at a 38. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Cornhole, 88. Let's go.
First down, looking to throw the football. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
It leads to second down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
3rd down coming up.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats.
Ohio State 35, Clemson 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw it again. It's a wide receiver screen. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Military stuff. Ready to go.
From the shotgun, hand off inside. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive.
Trick 9B.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
To the 45. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense, on the other hand.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Come on, set.
Human clock with the running game. Fighting off the defender. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
There's the handoff. A quick juke. Running with purpose. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Touchdown.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Moves.
And the quarterback dropping back. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Clemson, 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the returner is brought down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this football game. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.